Things on social media don't make quitting porn no easy. These days, social media is such, a place of opportunity for people to post whatever they feel and whatever they think. But you see, Satan has gotten into that in so many different ways. And one of the main ways he has gotten into that is with perverted things when it comes to the sexual area. And, he makes sure that he uses people and uses platforms on social media to get his work done. One thing that I know for a fact is that whenever somebody gets on social media, it is a chance that they are gonna run into something lustful or pornographic without a doubt if they stay on there for a good while. Every day that you log on your social media page or go into the app, it's always a chance that you're gonna run into something that's pornographic and seductive. People do not care no more these days how they put themselves out. People do not care these days what they joke about. People do not care these days what they show. They are literally getting paid to do certain things by showing their bodies off. By giving this so-called entertainment. By seducing people. By arousing them. By showing so many different things that they should never show. And you see, it got so bad that you could search for something innocent on social media. But next thing you know, something pops up that doesn't have anything to do with what you were searching. But it turns out that something pornographic comes up. Like on TikTok. These days you search for something regular. Here comes something perverted under the video. You go on Instagram, you look at, different stuff like sports or something. Now all of a sudden you got people, even with that, they dress in certain ways making videos. You looking at cooking and stuff. People on there, dress half naked while they cooking. You can't even learn a tutorial on how to make certain food now. People want to sit up there and show their bodies off to get paid, to get more views, to get more attention. But they don't realize how it's hurting people in society and even themselves by letting Satan use them in them ways. And then another thing, even when it comes to what people are allowing to trend, there's really no filter to that. There's no type of self-respect. These men and women on here have no self-respect for themselves. So it don't make quitting porn no easier. Because if you trying to stay away from pornography, but you get on social media, then something on there triggers you to want to watch porn, triggers you to get aroused, triggers you to begin to lust, triggers you to want to go and look at certain things. Because it's right there in your face. It could be any app, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, even on YouTube these days, YouTube shorts and videos, they thumbnails, all types of stuff. Just literally opening you up to a world of perversion. So if it's all over social media, the place that you like to be for good things, then guess what? It's opening you up to bad by showing you this stuff. And I'm not saying social media itself is the problem. It's the things that are on there. It's the way that you have to get on there and literally have to flee from perverted things because they coming to your view so quickly. You don't have to be looking for it. It just tries to come. You don't have to be worried about it. It just tries to come. That's why you got to make sure that you don't let yourself get set up and pulled into this stuff. Because some people, when they see it, they can't help but stare and stay there. And the next thing you know, it's leading them back to porn. It's leading them back to masturbation. It's leading a lot of people to fornication. It's leading them to keep a perverted mind. It's leading them to stay lusty. If it's one thing I can say when I was struggling with the pornography is, a lot of times social media did trigger me to want to watch porn. It did. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. the things I was seeing even back then, you know, when I was a hardcore addict, when I was like 15 and 16 and, you know, my teenage years, I seen a lot of different stuff on social media that did trigger. Now, it's not bad, you know, bad as it is now, it wasn't as bad then. So if it was doing that to me then, just think about the people that are stuck up in it now. And I thank God I'm free from it. Because I still see stuff on social media that's perverted every day. And I'm away from the pornography, thanks be to God. But still, I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, if I was still stuck, what would this do to me? So I could only imagine what's going on with others that still stuck. And I hate it for them. But that's how things on social media do not help people get away from pornography. It's putting them more to it. Because some social media platforms at this point in some pages is basically nothing but pornography. Nothing but sexual things. People talking about Twitter after dark. I done seen people joke on that stuff and all that. That Twitter after dark mess is nothing but pornography. That's all it is. It's not Twitter no more. It's literally one of the websites at that point. Now, I don't even have a Twitter, but I done heard people speaking up there. And that's a problem. Instagram ain't safe. Nowhere. You better monitor who you following. You better monitor what you looking at. You better stay away from these fitness models. These people out here have naked up there cooking and everything else. Filter things out. Make sure that you are not entertaining any of it. Because it's easy to get caught up in if you not paying attention or aware and staying observant of yourself and your habits. Don't be that person. Because it's literally set up now to put you in a position where you go to porn or go back to pornography or something that is perverted and pornographic. It's set up now for that. Don't let Satan trick you. Don't be that person. Don't let Satan deceive you. Don't be that person. Don't let Satan make you think that it's okay to flirt with this stuff. Do not be that person. I do not flirt with it, period. It don't even sit right with me to even try to get on here and play with them things. I flee from it. I see it, I immediately dip. That's what you better be doing. Just get this understanding that it's best that if you can't help but look at it, that you know, fast from social media. But you will be fine if you just know what to do and do the right thing and stay away. I pray this video a blessing. I pray you like, subscribe, and comment. Link in the description for the Instagram and for the Cash App if you're led to make a donation. But I pray you just be blessed in Jesus' name.